Alright, so in this lesson we are going to use the triangle midsegment theorem. We're going to use the triangle midsegment theorem to calculate unknown side lengths. So we're going to calculate unknown side lengths. Now before we can use the triangle midsegment theorem, we first have to figure out what it is. We have to know what it is. So we have this triangle, ACB, triangle ACB. On this triangle, both points D and E, so points D and E are midpoints. They're midpoints. If they're midpoints, that means that they cut these sides in half. So basically, DA is congruent to CD. And CE, CE, I don't know why I wrote my E so weird. CE is congruent to EB. Okay, and if that's the case, so if point D and point E are midpoints, that means that DE is parallel to AB. So all this to say, with all this being true, we know that DE, so DE is half of AB. Or I like to think about it as it's a little easier for me to think about it in like reverse sort of, where I can go 2 times, let me do this, where I can say 2 times DE is AB. So you can either think that this times 2 is AB, or that AB, half of AB, is DE. So let's use this. So what's the length of RP? So RP is this longer one. So we know that RP is 2 times UV. So triangle, midpoints, right? So that we know that RP is equal to 2 times 8. So RP is equal to 16 units. We don't know what those units are, if they're centimeters or whatever, but whatever they are, it's equal to 16 of them. Example number 2, what's the length of DF? Now we actually have 2 ways of thinking about this. So DF, so what's DF? Well, we know that DF is 2 times TS. Or we can do it the other way. We can say that TS equals a half of DF. I can write that a little more balanced. Okay. There we go. So DF is 2 times TS. So DF is x plus 25 should equal 2 times TS, which is x plus 16. Or we could write it as TS x plus 16 is half of df, which is x plus 25. Either way, we'll get the same answer. I'm going to do this one first. So 2 times x is 2x. 2 times 16 is 32. So we get x plus 25 equals 2x plus 32. I'm going to move the x's over here. So 25 equals 1x plus 32. Now I'm going to subtract 32. And we get negative 7 equals 1x, which just means x equals negative 7. Now, we're not done. We have to figure out df. So df equals x plus 25, which is negative 7 right here, plus 25, which means that df equals 18. Well, I guess I should put the units on there. 18 units. And I guess I'll put a df right here. I could also do it this other way. So I'll start it off, but I'm not going to finish it. Usually, when y'all don't like fractions, right? So what we learned is we could just multiply to get rid of them. So let's multiply both sides by 2. So 2 times x plus 16 is 2x plus 32. And 2 times half would be, these would go away. And I would just end up with 1 times x plus 25. And that would just give me 2x plus 32 equals x plus 25, because 1 times x is x, 1 times 25 is 25. And if you look, these two are the same at this point. But this was a little more roundabout to sort of like get here. Well, this one was a little more roundabout. This one's like a little easier. And that's it. Thank you.